doing, boss?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Good, good?
Yeah.
What's your name?
I'm Ibrahim Andy.
Good, good. How did you find the event?
Well, the event was very interesting, opinionated, and everybody, we felt touched internally by the event. Yeah.
Do you look forward to our next event?
Yeah.
She's saying she'd like to speak because she's an international lawyer.
Oh, right.
So she'd like to be invited to speak on one of these panels.
Sure.
Right. I'm a lawyer too, human rights lawyer, and
the lack of knowledge about Universal Declaration of Human Rights, now that must be the way forward for the world.
So you think there needs to be more effort put into teaching the audience before they come to a debate that they need to know their facts?
yes, I think there was a very frightening lack of knowledge actually about
In which areas specifically?
Sovereignty, statehood, the role of the world order, United Nations, the distinction between the Security Council and the United Nations General Assembly, which was fought for by the post-colonial states for many years.
Okay,
It's great work.
Okay, fair
It
enough.
can't just be swept away with rhetoric about the Muslim world, because the Muslim world doesn't exist.
Okay, would you be looking forward to our next event and it's
yes,
invite?
when is it?
Soon, we'll let you know. Thank you very much. How you doing? What's your name?
Shaheen.
How did you find the event?
Yeah, alhamdulillah, it was good, yeah, but there was a lot of, I found that some of the panelists sidestepped a few of the questions that were really important. One brother in the front asked something about, why can't, if the Europeans and the British can look back to their heritage and create like a system from that, why can't Muslims in their country look back to their heritage and create a system from that? Sure. The panelists just completely sidestepped the question. He compared it to like, well, I don't know, some dictatorship, some European regimes, Francos, all this. And he completely just sidestepped the question. And I think that was a really important question for me as a Muslim. You can't be a Muslim if you don't want to apply the Sharia of Allah in your life.
Sure.
So the panelist Ahmed or whatever, who's saying that they've created fatwas that say they've abolished the law, or I don't know what he is. He's presenting himself as a Muslim. He's not a Muslim. Sure. I don't think he should have a voice for the people.
Okay, would you look forward to our next few events?
Yeah, inshallah.
Okay, thank you, sir.
I'm Bernard.
What's your name?
Bernard Goyder. I'm campaigns officer at the Students' Union.
Good, good. How did you find the event?
I thought it was very interesting. I think it was had a broad range of discussion. I think the main thing that comes out of it is that political Islam is going to play a big part in the future of the Middle East in one way or another, and I think it's important to have a debate about that.
Good, good.
The nature of one of the speakers is very controversial. I think that might be part of the reason why there was a lot of people there to see Dr. Wahid from Hizb ut-Tahrir, and a lot of students' unions have no platform policies for Hizb ut-Tahrir, and there's going to be a debate about this undoubtedly at the next Union General meeting. So,
okay, but I'm sure you're an advocate of fairness. That everyone should be given a fair chance to speak.
Yeah, I mean, I'm certainly in favour of free speech. I think I'm also in favour of democracy in that sense.
Sure.
I think there's not an easy answer either way.
Sure. Okay. Do you look forward to our next event from the society?
I certainly will. I think.
Hi, how you doing? Good. Hello. What's your name?
Furkan.
Furkan.
Maria. Sarah.
Good, good. How did you find the event?
Mashallah, it was a fantastic event. Brilliant.
Good, good.
I thoroughly enjoyed it. It was a very productive meeting, but
Good, good. And do you enjoy the variety of panelists?
Yeah, I think it was fantastic. You got a real wide range of views. Brilliant.
And do you think it's very important to have, for a fair debate, to have a wide range from all expected
we're
spectrums?
giving platform to each and every one of them. So yeah.
Good, good. And do you look forward to our next events?
Yeah, definitely. Can't wait. Can't wait. Bring it on. Bring it on.
Let us know, yeah.
Thank you very much. Take care, guys. Good, good. Your name would be?
Joseph.
Joseph. Joseph, how did you find the event?
I found it was a really interesting event. It's quite very informative, and it was good to get people who had actually been there in both in Libya and Tunisia. I think in terms of going forward, could have been someone from Egypt. I'm pretty interested in Egypt myself, so I would have liked someone from Egypt to have been there as well, so who I could have asked the question.
But I'm sure, like the rest of your audience, they're happy to see such a wide spectrum of speakers. I'm sure you must have been glad that there was.
I was happy to see a wide variety of speakers.
Despite their controversies.
Despite the controversies, I think it's good even if you disagree, to be able to go and put your view across. And then, personally, I thought there were certain views there that were wrong. But it's good to be able to maybe learn from other views and put your points across and argue against them as well.
Sure, and be given an opportunity to challenge them.
Yeah.
Okay, good,
exactly.
good. Do you look forward to our next event?
Yeah.
Hi, how you doing? Thank you very much, boss. Your name would be?
Jack.
Jack. How did you find the event, Jack?
I thought it was good. I think, although the trouble with these events, they do, obviously they are aimed at the Middle East, and this is an Islamic area, and obviously they attract a lot of Muslims and so on. However, if we look at the speakers, all three of there were four of them, only one of them mentioned that they were Muslim. I think the problem here is that people assume that the debate must be held on that level, and they miss the fact that actually we're talking about concepts that are outside of religion. And so obviously that gets neglected. And when you're talking about politics, it doesn't need necessarily be connected with religion. And the trouble is, in these same things, it's automatically done so, and it misses the fact that there is a possibility of politics without religion.
Sure, but I'm glad you must have been, I'm sure you must have been glad that there was a wide spectrum of speakers from all, so you could come to that conclusion yourself.
A wide spectrum of speakers, I think there were opposing views. As to a wide spectrum of speakers, I think there were clear countries, Egypt, which wasn't represented, and that was a major player in the Arab Spring. And then obviously it's very difficult to get someone from Syria, where we are seeing the current Arab Spring which is happening and the evolution of events there.
Sure. Okay, thank you. Do you look forward to our next event?
Yes, definitely.
Thank you very much, boss.